be able to fit the level there. Okay. Come on. A little more. Do one there. Let's see if this works. Hey, come on, Sean, wake up. Need a longer one. That'll work. Perfect. All right. Cocoa up here. Parsley, bay leaves, smoked paprika, coarse ground black pepper, minced onion, garlic, cayenne pepper, onion, cloves, ground cumin, lemon pepper, ground mustard, rosemary leaves. There is an extra bag of rye flour. There's more tea. More tea. That is oregano, sea salt, Lowry seasoning salt, garlic, Worcestershire pub, Worcestershire, black pepper and fennel seed, popcorn salt, applewood, basil leaves, ground white pepper, curry, regular old iodized salt, a couple of boxes of matches, peppermill, my daughter's. This is hot paprika. We'll shove that down below. This is green chili powder. And then Bill's seasoning for his rub for his brisket. Some yeast. I'm going to throw that down here too. Cool. Now I have my container back. Now I can go get electronics and edit a video. Charging brick, hard drive, power cord, okay. There we go. Nice. Everything is there. Perfect. I'm going to edit this video. Right. Olive oil. Touch of butter, salt. I need to get organized. Of course, ground black pepper. It's a little different cooking on a frying pan that is actually level. So why do I have an off-grid cabin with all kinds of technology like that? Well, because I make videos, right, for YouTube. And I don't have internet other than the phone, and I don't have TV other than what I have on the phone and my hard drives and stuff. So I use the monitor to see the TV, to see what the video is going to look like to you guys when I edit it, so that it looks smooth and I know what's going on with it. And then I've got working hard drives for all the audio and the video and everything and the pictures and all that stuff. Plus I have a bunch of movies and TV shows and stuff on there too. And then I picked up these smaller ones where I back everything up to save it. And I just picked up another one because both of those are getting pretty full. And I just set this up tonight. So I'm going to fire it up and see how everything works. The nice thing about these little portable hard drives is, even though this is, and it's amazing to me what technology's done, right? So there's 2 terabytes in this. And it's just phenomenal. When I think back, where'd I put that? When I think back to the first computer that I ever owned, and I think back to the first computer class that I ever took in college, and at that point we were learning to program, you know, doing if-thens and that kind of stuff. So I do have a little bit of computer background on me. But we were doing everything on a 5.5-inch floppy disk. And why'd they call it a floppy disk? Because it literally was a floppy disk. There's more memory on this right here than the first grocery store that I was an assistant manager in, than their computer had, that ran all the registers, ran all the pricing and everything else. There's more memory in this little bitty hard drive, and that thing was basically from the staircase to me and about this tall and about this wide. Phenomenal. Anyway, I'm going to fire this up, make sure I got everything hooked up right. I still have some speakers, but they haven't really been working very well. So I don't know if I'm going to bring those in here or not. But I'm not going to lie, I will probably watch a movie or two on this thing. Relaxing with a little bit of TV in the movie Alpha after I just got done with a little project. Kind of nice. And I got it working off of my Bluetooth speaker. I need a couple of nightstands for upstairs. So I need 6 times 18 inches. I need 3, wait, I need 12 times, do I? No, I'm going to do 8 times 24. Times 18, 8 times 24, and then the bottom shelf is going to be 18 minus 3, so 15 times 2, 4 times 15 inches. Okay. Pretty simple design. right up in the middle. That should work. If I like the overhang, or if I should just cut it down to, I think I will, cut it down to 2. 2 and then the shelf. That will work, that will work. Cool. Alright, now I'll figure out how to use that pocket jig properly, and I think I need to do and then underneath I'll need to do maybe 3. I need to see what do I have here? 2.5 quarters. Two and 3/4. Bring it back just a little bit. Nice. Is this going to be showroom quality? No. No, it's not. Is it going to work? Yes. Yes, I think it is. I hope it is. Okay, then I need to make my mark. I think it's, where did I put that? Oh, wrong side. Come on, get out of there. 7 inches. Okay. Well, I got 4 screws left, I do. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. The screw? Oh, right there. See what it looks like, shall we? Idiot. Idiot. Alright, well, I'll have to learn a lesson from that one. This was supposed to be turned over. I don't know why I did it that way. But it's pretty stable. Alright, prototype number 1, done. So note to self, fit it all together before I screw it all together, because like I said, this was actually supposed to be turned over so that all the holes would pretty much be hidden. But this will do the trick right now anyway. I'm not. I'm getting tired of making temporary things, and I need to get more screws anyway, so I might actually just make a set of these that are a lot more sturdy than that. And you know what else? Makes an excellent TV tray too, doesn't it? I kind of modified the original design was for 3 going down on each side, and I just didn't think I really needed 3 going down on each side because it's just a nightstand. Just going to go right next to the bed so I can have a place to, you know, throw a couple of books underneath, store a charger and everything on there. You know, have my speaker, have my water, that kind of stuff sitting upstairs with me. But yeah, overall I'm pretty happy with how it turned out, except for the idiot move. And why can't I just take this top off and turn it over and put it down on the other side? Is because now I'm going to have holes on the other side where I screwed this in anyway. So I'll make another top for it. It's not a big deal. Pretty awesome though, because all of this wood was scrap wood, and the Craig jig was already purchased. But I do need more screws, so I need to make sure I get maybe a couple of boxes of those screws. And this actually is pretty darn doable. I'm not the greatest furniture maker yet. It's the first piece of furniture I think I've ever made too. So, but we'll get the second one done. I'm gonna go take this and put it up by the bed right now, and then I'll show you a picture of what it looks like when we got it all together. Okay, there's the first one, and I've got a 12-volt ring light up on top there, so I've got a light to read by. There's the second one. So a couple of nightstands. Pretty happy with how they turned out. Like I said, these are not temporary. These will be around for a while. Oh, 'tis the season. Chains for feet. Just got back from a quick run to town to fill up all the propane and pick up some more screws, another 2x6, so I can make that second nightstand. And why did I build the nightstands first? Because I needed them, obviously, and I wanted to try out the whole joinery with pocket jigs, with the pocket screws, because after putting those together, I'm starting to get a real firm plan in my head for how I'm going to do the kitchen cabinets, which is super awesome. And well, I still have some work that I want to do upstairs this weekend to get the shelves put in on those pony walls, the closet storage that I got built for upstairs. Now I want to cut this next one and get it all set up and ready to go. And when I got back, I walked over to say something to the chickens, and then, you know, took a header, fell right down on my knees, thank goodness, as opposed to falling on my tail. And then decided I'd dig out the fire pit so that I could get my charcoal starter basket out because it was frozen in there. Because I'm planning on doing barbecuing some burgers up for dinner tonight. But yeah, that's why I did the nightstands first, because every time I'm doing something, I'm trying to learn something new. After you do it the first time, or after I do something the first time, if I follow it up again quickly, doing the same thing again, the second time it starts to set in. It was like framing and everything else on the walls. But it is a windy day outside today. I'll take the camera out there with me while I'm cutting up these next pieces of lumber, but holy smokes, it's breezy out there. It is super, super breezy. What are you yelling about? Well, hello. Hello. Hi, lady. Hello, girls. What's up, big dude? Had all the roof shed off the top of the outhouse yesterday. It takes a little longer for this one to shed because it's in the snow. But, man, things are melting, and they're melting fast. It'll be a while before I lose all the snow off the back of the generator shed that I built, but that's fine because I don't think I'm using that anymore. I think that's pretty much done after this year. Matter of fact, I'm probably going to take it out. Just because there's no sense in having it there anymore. This is going to become parking area anyway. But I dug the ice chest out because I'm going to need something to keep some food cooled inside there, and I don't have a refrigerator yet. And I forgot that when we were doing all this building here last summer, and I was going to do steaks for the boys that one night, I picked up a bunch of root beer because Todd doesn't drink. And I left all the root beer in the ice chest. Well, the root beer exploded when it got cold. So now it's all frozen inside the ice chest. So I'm going to probably pop that thing open and see if I can't get it in the sun and get it to start thawing out. Yeah. I don't know. There might be some that aren't popped in there. Whole thing moved. So I didn't do a very good job of putting everything away like I should have last year. As the ice melts off the top here, it was running back behind there. So now this is all caked in ice in the back. And hopefully the sun will get out there. I beat a bunch of the ice off yesterday. Hopefully the sun will get out here today and start loosening that up so I can start moving stuff out of here. But most of what I need to live right now is already in the cabin. And I need to start going through the trailer and getting stuff out of there. But I need to have a home for it inside the trailer first. Yep. I mean, I'm still going to use the trailer for as long as it's on the property because it's got an oven in there and it's got a better stove in there than cooking on the hot pipes. So next weekend's corned beef and cabbage will definitely be cooked on top of the stove in there. So I got a lot of movement on the tarp. That goes over the roof, but I'm not super worried about the tarp blowing off, and that's mainly because the bottom part down here is frozen into the ground where I had water that froze up, and I beat it free when we were doing the Tyvek going around the cabin, but so I thought I can move it and get underneath there and do the Tyvek, but it's since frozen again, so I'm not really worried about it blowing off. Mainly I'm doing this fire right now, so like I said, I can clear the fire pit out. Even though it's really windy today, I'm not worried about the wind having an effect or a dangerous effect with the fire, because there's really nowhere it can go, and I've got it banked with the snow bank here, so it's not going to run over. I'm not going to get any sparks tending all the way over to there. But even with that said, anytime you got a campfire, don't leave it unattended. You've got a shovel handy. I can always bury it in snow if I have to. First fire of the year. Nice. There's a gorgeous sunset through the trees. I'm pretty happy with where I laid this cabin out. Such a nice day out there with the campfire going that I had to fire up the barbecue and grill myself up a cheeseburger on a ciabatta roll. That is dinner. Yum.